I feel like, yeah, probably maybe somebody's going to be worried that I might write a song about them. But also like before ABC or anybody I was with that was a songwriter, even wasn't a songwriter, like they would still have that same worry. And I'm like, just
Right.
don't pick me up.
Exactly. Just don't cross her.
A, B, C, D, E, F, you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and that you call art.
First of all, I mean, it must feel so good to be you right now because ABCDEFU is literally everywhere. I mean, do you still kind of trip out when you hear it on the radio, when you see it in a TikTok?
I mean, it feels like I'm waiting for somebody to just be like, it's a prank.
You're being punked?
No, like my mom's secretly a millionaire and she's just been paying everybody off. Like, like that's what I'm expecting, for somebody to be like, hey, your mom stopped paying me. So
Take it off
to
Spotify.
tell you, nobody likes you.
No.
Be like, yeah, makes sense. I get it. Yeah.
People are falling in love with you. I mean, it's so amazing to have this debut single resonate with so many people. I mean, the song already has over 500 million streams. It's the #1 song on the Billboard Global 200 chart. How does it feel knowing that it's made this kind of impact so far?
I mean, the biggest thing with ABC is I always just wanted to give an open space for people to be angry and like process their emotions, because like for me, I didn't know that if I like there's times where I had opportunities to be angry, and specifically like towards one person, like who ABC is about.
Yeah.
And I just thought if I like glazed over it, I wouldn't feel it. Like I didn't know that I still like held on to it and I was going to need to feel it at some point to be done with it. And like I didn't know that. And so there's so many like little events where I didn't feel my anger, I didn't feel my frustration. So all of the little things just built up to this like big feeling of just being angry and bitter. And if I could have had that type of song or that open space of just like allowing myself to be angry, or even just to have permission of just being like, hey, you can like hold somebody accountable for their actions and be mad at them and still like not be a terrible person at the same time.
So here's my question. Now that ABCDEFU is like this smash hit, and now that you got your emotions out, and now that you're kind of like reeling from this success, I want to know, has the person that you wrote the song about reached out to you? Have you heard from him?
No, the thing is okay. I released a song in August and I blocked him on everything.
On everything, right?
February. Yeah. I did Instagram, Snapchat, his private account, his like public account, on TikTok, like all of the things I blocked him.
What do you think your ex would say right now to you?
I'm a psychotic ex-girlfriend, crazy person who writes terrible music.
No.
Probably. Oh, for sure. I could never do anything right when we were dating. Definitely not now.
Wow. Well, no, you're doing everything right now. You're doing everything right now. And the first step to that was getting rid of him. Just bye, and then getting your emotions out in this song. Like I said, it's going to be something that people can resonate with when they're going through a breakup. And I feel like that's like the power of music, bringing us all together in a shared experience. I want to talk about your new single. You're Just Horny, right?
Yes.
You don't wanna be friends, you're just horny.
Talk to me about this new song and also the inspiration behind this one.
Yeah, so it was one of those things where I was friends with somebody for a really long time. And there's a night where we crossed the line. And after that, I started catching him in lies, and it was very like subtle things. He also he just wasn't as nice to me. He was saying things that he wouldn't have said before. He was being snarky to me. And I realized that all of the things that he did that made me feel comfortable enough to do what I did with him was literally just an act to get into my pants. And once he got what he wanted, I was less interesting to him. I felt so used, and I felt like a trophy that he got, and he claimed it. And then there it is. I got it, and I can just put it on the shelf now.
A notch on the belt is what they call that. He treated you like a notch on the belt. And now he's the subject of your next song. I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, you have said that you wanted to create a more accepting culture, but also you want to create more space for your own feelings in your music. Is that what we can expect from your EP coming up?
For sure. I mean, even for songs like ABC and You're Just Horny to exist, I have to love the person very much to get that angry at them, you know. And the concept of even just emotions and one emotion leading into another is really exciting to me. Like even with You're Just Horny, like I was really sad. I was so sad, and then I got really angry, and my sadness led into my anger, you know. And I'm really just excited to talk about how me loving somebody so extremely can lead to a type of ABC song. Because like I don't want to be mad at you. I don't like being mad at people.
Who does?
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously I want to just like, I feel like there's always a time where it's like, you need to be positive and you need to be happy. And there's definitely times and a place to have to choose happiness, because sometimes that is really a choice.
Right.
But also to allow yourself to like feel sadness and to allow yourself to feel angry and the negative emotions, because if you run away from that, you have to feel it eventually, you know.
I know. And how special is it for you as an artist to be able to process those feelings, put it into a song, and then eventually perform this live to a audience of people who know the words and are saying it back to you and can also feel what you're feeling? Like that's gotta feel incredible.
Oh my gosh, it is absolutely amazing. And it's like one of those things where I'm not happy that people had to have negative experiences or negative like relationships to be able to relate to ABC, but I'm glad that we can all talk about our experiences and what it's like after having those negative experiences and having those negative relationships coming and be like, you know what, I was treated poorly, I was treated bad, and like I'm mad about that, and I get to be mad about that.
Right. Gosh, and you're so young and processing all this in more mature ways than even I could imagine. You know what I mean? It's in there in the lyrics. I love it. I'm curious though, Gayle, I'm curious, like, how do you feel like your success as an artist and a songwriter is going to impact your dating life? Like, do you think guys are going to meet you and be like, oh, I don't want to be in a song. I don't want to be in a song.
Oh man, I don't know. First of all, I'm trying to avoid musicians as much as I possibly can. Am I doing a great job? Absolutely not. I'm trying though.
Who doesn't love a rock star?
You know,
I know.
This is once they have a guitar and then they have
it's like, game over. It's game over.
It's just like, you know, but I feel like, yeah, probably maybe somebody's gonna be worried that I might write a song about them. But also like before ABC or anybody I was with that was a songwriter, even wasn't a songwriter, like they would still have that same worry. And I'm like, just don't pick me up.
Exactly. Just don't cross her, gentlemen. Okay. Just don't cross her.
You know what though? Like, I feel like people love to have like a love song written about them or a breakup song written about you until you piss the songwriter off, and all of a sudden it isn't so fun to play this song.
What do you want to tell your fans who are anxiously awaiting your debut EP? What do you want them to know about what they have in store?
Oh, sometimes I can act out of loneliness, and like other emotions of mine can control the decisions I make that aren't always the most healthiest things. And for me, I found being aware of my decisions that I've made and being aware of what emotion made me want to make those decisions and talking about it openly, and always not seeing myself as the good guy, and like acknowledging the mistakes I've made and the decisions I make has been a way of me processing my negative behaviors that can like affect my life and my positive behaviors. And so, you know, this project is really a look on my human experience. So I'm just very excited to tell my story and also like help other people tell theirs at the same time. So.